So good morning guys, how you doing? It's Tony from A&E Construction. You're watching Build with A&E, and as you can see, it's another beautiful day. We're here now just taking all the render off this beautiful old wall. Got the old plinth detail here. We didn't really know what was behind there until we've actually started to knock off the render, and you can see where the old railings went in. These are all the old lead pours. The reason we're doing this because this section here from there to all the way over to here, we're actually going to take this section out because all of this area here is now going to become a car park area for the house here at Beecham Lodge. So guys, it's here. Beeline are just dropping off my digger for me. Now the one thing I've got to do, I've got to name my digger. I haven't got a name for my digger, so anybody comes up with some really good names. Now this digger is going to be a she, so it's really key that we give this digger a name. So anybody who comes up with a good name, that'd be absolutely awesome. This is a really useful tool. We purchased it some time ago and we found it invaluable because it gets through really tight spaces. Any huge big quantities that we've got to shift, we always end up using the 3-ton or the 6-ton dumper trucks. We've got the land that we're going to start to get prepped and ready. We've had a little bit of a sort out yesterday. I'm going to dig all this area here now, and the first thing I want to do is I want to get that stump out, but obviously I've got to make sure there's no cables coming through this land here at the moment. So one of the things that we use is a CAT scan. Got this from Calserve, the company that we use. They do all of our laser calibration every year. Also, this is an extender. If we want to find a mains cable that's quite deep, we just connect that side to the main side inside the house. Once we do that, that allows us then to get a better signal. So let's go and have a look, see how we fare on. Always worthwhile scanning your ground, what you're going to dig, because you never know what's going to be there, do you? Just better be safe than sorry. Oh, here we go. Now what's that? We've got a signal going on here now. So you can see it on the meter. As we move closer to it, there we go, look. See the scale go right up, so that means we're right above it there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark that position now, okay? What I've got here is some marker paint, Roadmaster. There we go, give it a good shake. So let's start again. So I'm working my way along. So nothing showing at the moment. Oh, here you go, got a signal starting to come. Let's see how far it goes. We're pretty much right over the top of it there. And look, it's gone back down again, so I'm going to come back. There you go, I reckon the cable's pretty much there. So that's the line at the moment where I know the cable is about. I don't know whether the cable is going to be running this way or this way. I assume, looking at the land, this being the outside pavement, I assume what they've done is a running cable from there all the way then to the house. But one thing I've learned in life, never think it is going to be the case, because sometimes you can think that's where it's going to run and it just completely runs differently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and have a look and see if I can get any kind of signal. I was going to dig around this tree to ease the roots off. Last thing I want to do is hit a cable. So let's have a look. Here we go. Yeah, look, there you go. Look, as I thought. So I'm going to spray that in like that. Now it's really funny when you look at that. You can actually see that line which is here, that point there, and it's really funny then the other point then goes over to there. That's telling me the electric cable's coming through on this line here. And if you notice on the scan, 260, 65, well that's telling me that's how deep it is from the bottom of the scan machine. So I know down at that point it's 270 mil deep, which isn't very deep. So with a digger bucket, the size digger that I've got over there, you can chunk out of that really quite easy and turn the power off to the house. So that's why these machines, absolutely brilliant. This one we bought a couple of years ago. It actually got the dates and everything when we have to get it recalibrated, reset. It's due for its calibration next month, so we need to make sure we get that sent off. Let's have a look over here. Put that marker there. There we go, there she be. That's where I know. I'll join them lines up. If that's only 200 mil deep, this is part of what we're going to have to dig, and we've got to dig 600 mil out of this ground because we want to put a decent base to the whole ground. The main thing is we'll probably end up trying to hopefully bury that cable a little bit deeper, but if not, obviously what we'll do is do a reconnection outside here and then put in a new cable a lot deeper and then run it back into the cellar over there. I'm going to change the bucket over because I don't want the teeth on the bucket to start hitting that cable, so I'm just going to use the ditching bucket, line myself up. I love this digger. It's got a quick hitch on it as well, which is really cool. Hit the quick hitch button. So I don't even have to get out of the cab, it's great. Make sure I don't hit anybody. That's why we're all wearing high vis. What I'll do is I'll lock it back off again. There you go, you can see the pin just at the bottom there. What I'm going to do now is, I know that electric cable is 240mm down, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to nice and steadily just pull that lamp back. See, look, just taking a little bit back at a time. There we go. Using the bottom of the bucket because I don't want to start pushing the cable. Normally sometimes you can see the land, all of a sudden the soil will turn like a little black stripe. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the CAT scan out, I'm going to have a look how deep it is. It'll definitely be in there somewhere. There we go. 160mm, 178mm, pretty much. So at that point with 243mm away from it, but it's pretty much there on that line there. So it's going to be here somewhere there. Just straight there, 240 down that is there, mate. What I'll do is I'll scrape a little bit more back off there, Alex. Yeah. We'll CAT scan it and then we can finish it off with a shovel and find out exactly where it is, mate. Okay. At that point now, I know that I'm 260mm away, so years of messing around on the digger, got a bit of an idea of how much I'm taking off, scraping across. Just check that, mate. See what depth we are now. 220. Thanks, mate. Break a little bit out of here. All I like it. We know the depth of the electric cable over there now. It's quite nice and deep out of the way. Just don't want to excavate on the other side really. So what I'm going to do is I'm attacking the tree stump from this side. So what we're going to do is now we're going to reciprocate the tree root at this point here, which is going to be really good. So, and then obviously do the same over here. Reciprocate over there and then attack it then on the side of the tree stump there, and hopefully we can then actually then pull it this way, which would be really cool, and obviously we can excavate the rest of it. And then I can actually then start working on putting all the soil over here ready for the grab lorry, which would be really cool. Alice is cutting off another root point there. We just cut one down here. Hopefully we can beat this root. What we've done here, we've marked out the outer perimeter of where the actual drive comes. We've gone 200mm past that line, which comes about here, but we need some stone underneath the curve to set it off really nicely. Alex is now just setting the corners up over here. That's the marker where the drive comes. We're just now going to square this up, run it through. So I'm going to jump on the digger now. I'm going to start digging this way, pulling it back. Just there, just where Will is there, where he's digging, that's where the cable goes. It's pretty consistent all the way along here, but I just want to dig that corner over there a little bit more, because if I can just push it that way a little bit, it just makes it easier then when I come to drop it down. I'd like to drop it down at least 6 inches, 7 inches, which I should be able to get if I then dig a channel along here. Take a little bit out, bit by bit, see where the shovel is. The shovel's giving me a bit of a hand. Now you probably noticed that shovel is a really nice orange colour. Now the reason being, that shovel takes up to 1,000 volts. There you go, let's take the bulk out now of this. Lift up the lever. Levelled off now, hasn't it, Will? I said to them, mate, that'll do us. I think they will. We're here now just doing this cable here. So this cable runs all the way along here. Now, what the thing they used to do in the olden days, and you should still do it today, you should always do what they've done here. Look, see they've got a sweep here. So you can imagine all the water that runs out of here in that hole. They'll block up that hole obviously, but then any water that lands on that cable doesn't go towards the hole, and then all the extra water comes here. What we're going to do now is this here, we're going to dig a trench all the way along here, because what we've done is agreed with Western Power. We're going to dig a trench all the way along here, insulate it, and then we're going to cap it then with a 4-inch pipe around the sleeve. Going to cut down the groove, cap it over, and then that way it's going to protect it really well when we get the 6F2 on, because at the moment the 6F2 is coming to this level and we need to build it up and then finish it off with MOT. At the moment, guys, what we've got is this electrical cable which is coming down here all the way along. We're going to foam it with this climbing tube lag end, and then what we're then going to do is put this piping round, fit it straight over to this pipe over here, give us a bit of safety as we're putting it through here. You'll see that on the time lapse now what we're going to be doing. We've actually started to put the foam around the electrical cable, and then what we're doing is split the pipe in half, put a shoe around it. You can actually see that detail there, zip tying it now. Look, doesn't matter how much I stand on this, so strong. And we're gonna put a load of sand, building sand around here, obviously lay a electric cable tape down signifying it's there, but we're doing our dig down to here, so now we dropped it out of the way, makes it a lot easier for us now to do. Will's just getting the list together, so we need a ton of building sand here, Will. And then what else do we need here? We need electrical tape, because I think all we've got down at the unit is gas. So electrical tape, and I think that's about all we need, isn't it, mate?
I think that's it, mate.
Cool. See you later.